Good morning, I'm Matthew Hopkinson from the local data company, and it's my pleasure today to welcome Alexander Anton and Barry Knight from Legacy Portfolio, who we've recently formed a partnership with. So starting out, Alexander, can you talk us through Legacy Portfolio and what you do?
Legacy Portfolio is unique in offering corporates a fixed cost exit to their surplus properties. It achieves it by seeking surrenders and therefore removing the total risk from all properties going forwards, which gives the comfort, particularly to the finance director, that the problem is being resolved. And we typically look to take about 12 months to reach what we call an off-risk position, as we have successfully done more recently with Wolsey UK and EMAP.
Excellent. And in terms of Barry, what's the sort of interest that Legacy has in working with the local data company and the data that we collect with your, obviously what's a great offering in saving a lot of retailers money at a time when they're looking to draw down?
Okay, well the core product that Legacy has allows us to look at an individual retailer in terms of the exit costs from a property perspective compared to their ongoing trading losses. So what we're able to do is to model a portfolio and say, if we were to use a sum of money, we could eliminate losses of X or Y. Yeah. Now, the problem you have in retail, of course, is that it isn't on a straight or flat playing field. It goes up and down as the years go on. Now, what's important from our perspective is when we're discussing this with retailers, because this is a powerful tool to enhance the value of a business, is that we take in some of the softer aspects of it, such as, are we closing the right store from the region perspective, from the city perspective, and the overall health of the local economy. Looking at the geographics, the demographics, and also the trends in relation to vacancy rates and so on. And of course that's where LDC's input is absolutely invaluable in the discussions with the retailer.
And presumably that plays very nicely into this recent health index that we launched with Morgan Stanley, which looks at 3,000 locations both in and out of town and analyses the current health and how that's changing over time.
Absolutely, and that index I thought was invaluable. The only thing I will say though, Matthew, is that of course each retailer has different requirements and different needs, and one retailer that's seeing an area turn against them, of course, maybe to another retailer's advantage. So I think that product is very useful, but the other reports and work that you do in looking at individual retailers' specific requirements is also equally important.
And I think that came out in the report, which is of note, that the discounters were very low down the chain. But actually, if you can take a store on a very low rent on a short term and it's the right demographic, then why wouldn't you? And I think the great thing that you guys do is, you know, a lot of these retailers have very long lease lengths on their portfolios, and the question is, time has moved on, and you guys can very much help them get rid of those and maintain a profitable business. And we very much look forward to working with you both going forward. Thank you.
Good.
So going forward then, you'll shortly see the work that Legacy and LDC are doing together, and for those of us on your newsletter, you'll receive a copy of this and updates as we go forward. And if you're a retailer who has surplus property you'd like to get rid of, then please do get in touch with either Legacy or ourselves, and we'd be delighted to come and see you. Thank you.
Thank you, Matthew.